I will trust. Yo, can I get in on this? I want another one, two. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming. This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming. And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style. Jada, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down. And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face. Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see. Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power. So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. Yeah. That crew runs deep.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Good morning. This is Investigating Advocate when Justice finds no rest. I'm your host, Jedediah, proud commander for the culture. I wanted to come on here today because, as you all know, yesterday, Teresa Martin was filmed. Teresa Martin was filmed roaming through the south side streets of Chicago, Illinois, unclothed, and in one of what seems to be, I think up until now, one of the coldest nights so far this winter in the city. I'm always preface it. And that came on the heels of a video where she really had a rant and she was online pretty much all day. And where she also said some very colorful things, and she spit on everybody. People messaged me saying, was she spitting on you or was she spitting on everybody? I just simply responded, y'all felt it, didn't you? We all got spat on. And that was a very defining moment in everything that have transpired. Last night, I got so many phone calls, so many messages. I got up, went down to the parking garage, started the car, and then I turned it right back off. Nothing that I can do, nothing that I should do, clearly too far away. But at the end of the day, I didn't see the video and not have a natural reaction of what I believe makes up a advocate. Personally, Jedediah Brown, I'm not Team Teresa. Not. But as an advocate, you have a natural reaction to anybody that's in distress or need help. And I sat in the car for a lengthy amount of time trying to make contact with certain people there in hope that this would be resolved. um, as quickly as possible. The reason why I'm on here right now is because I want to address a few perspective things. Then I want to tell you all what we have discovered. Number one, people keep trying to find fault with and in me, and that's fine. People are going to do that. Somebody had the audacity to say that this is a result of me responding. I have at no point on time said anything specifically derogatory about Teresa Martin. I literally even framed when I started speaking again. I framed this as I'm going to tell my story. I'll tell my story, and hopefully it gives perspectives. But I said every time she lied, I would testify and talk about things that I didn't really calculate properly while I was in that fight. Number two, this whole notion of clout seeking and attention, what clout and what attention do you all think that this is garnering me? Most people are already aware of who I am as it relates to this case. Money. Financially, this page is monetized and I'm gonna get paid a whole. Bitch, please. It's gonna stay monetized until they demonetize it. Fuck you and your opinion. But I was dealing with a lot of other stuff before I even came to this, because one thing about this Kanika Jenkins case is you get down a rabbit hole, it is hard to get the fuck out. But I'm going to get paid because this page is how I sustain advocacy, because it's not always easy getting the resources to do the work that I literally do every fucking day of my life. It doesn't even give anything substantial or significant to make a major difference. And that's why every time I want to address something, unfortunately, I got to ask for help. And no matter if y'all see me do it, the help right on the screen, people say that it's grifting and all of this other weird ass shit. I have literally raised tens of thousands of dollars, did stuff on spot. And people will say that he raised money, but they don't say what I did with it. And we do it right on camera. And beyond that, I said that I want to help John get this film finished, and I want to get the unreleased footage. So if people won't contribute and get it done, then what do you think I got to do? I got to get it done. So my page is monetized, but like as a people, we need to really stop reducing everything to money and attention. Make that shit make long-term sense. What the fuck was I making money on this whole time? And it ain't never been what I used to pay my personal bills. And I don't necessarily feel that I have to, but and then the last thing that I want to say is, I don't know why y'all think that advocates don't matter, but fuck your opinion on that too. It doesn't matter what happens, we are always pitted as the bad person. I could speak then because it was a grieving mother. I couldn't speak later because I would have just bringing it back for attention. I couldn't speak now because it's me being antagonistic or being zesty by responding to a woman that is saying shit about me. That can't speak now. I can't speak because she's going through all of the grief. Man, fuck that. All right. This is my advice to everybody in the world. Be real. Don't be fake. I'm not the kind of man that was built not to respond. That's why I'm a frontline fighter. It's literally what I do. Don't like it when it suits you, and then don't when it doesn't. I'm going to talk my shit and pop off every fucking time I feel like it. And I'm going to do my best to back it up every time. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, a child, a senior, a man. You're not finna attack me and I don't respond, because I'm one of those by any means necessary ass advocates. Okay? And don't frame it like anybody else won't do it. Even the police. If the police feel like they life threatened, no matter which category you fall under, they taking your ass out. Play with your mama, not me. Try Jesus, not his son. I'm not him. So I gotta be honest. I have these. This is how I feel. I feel like this. Because I don't give a fuck, but I give a fuck. You feel me? I don't know if y'all understand that. I don't know if y'all understand that. Like, Part of me is like, ooh, them demons is going to task. Another part of me is like, okay, I don't want to see the woman go through all of this. God dang. Part of me like, dang, Jesus, is this you? Is this your retribution? Because if this is how you handling the hoes messing with me, oh, I got a motherfucking list for 2026. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers need to be walking down the street naked as fuck. But I'm saying, when you see people talking about, me and my people and God love me, well, shit, is that how God love me? Because it's on. That looking at that shit, if y'all really believe that this could be done by spiritual means, y'all be careful because y'all I might start doing witchcraft at this point because it's a whole lot of holes that I want to be. You feel me? That's just me being honest. I think I'm honest and people don't appreciate honesty, but I have a new mantra. Fuck um. Fuck em. Fuck them. So I got all that out. Um so you ain't got to worry about lying on me. I said that I don't give a fuck, but I give a fuck. You feel me? So we've done some research. We got an understanding of what is going on with Teresa Martin. I feel that it is my obligation as well as my responsibility as a person that people are kind of sort of tuning in as an advocate because I can't get the shit else because this shit won't stop. Like I'm getting, it just won't stop, and I'm trying to figure out how to stop it and get back to what I was on. But I feel like I'm obligated to give you guys information as I have it because I want to help you put this in perspective. Teresa Martin is dealing with mental illness that has progressed. I don't know if there is, in fact, a substance abuse that is on top of it, but she has deteriorated mentally. There's been a decline mentally. Um, there are a lot of people who are trying to make these suggestions like a humiliation ritual. I've even said things like I said, like them demons is on that ass. But the mental decline is a real mental situation. There's a strand of a mental illness that has kind of sort of traveled through her side of the family. Don't know where it originates, but there has been a consistent decline. I want to say this very respectfully because this is what we were able to ascertain, but I do not speak for nor represent the family. So I'm going to say alleged, but we really are very clear on what is actually happening at the moment. And so one of the things that I had a very big concern about is where is the family? Well, now, oh wow. I had a very big, what is those are fighter jets. Why are they flying out like that? Ain't those fighter jets. They do that all the time. They do that a lot. They do that a lot. I'm scared. They got on them like all these fighter jets just started flying around the airport. Don't mess with my. Oh shit! Is there a base here? Huh? Oh, that's the base. I mean, I just looked up, see all the soldiers, and then the flight. Huh? Oh, they make them. They test them. Oh, okay. 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 Then all the soldiers, I got nervous. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I got thrown off. I'll say, fuck, don't shoot my plane. Okay. Her family, her family, okay. So one of the things that I was concerned about is where is her family at in all of this? Again, I don't speak for or represent the family. This is just what we were able to get an understanding of. Lenora, who is her daughter, allegedly lives in the house with her. And it is my understanding that they are doing the best that they can. But if you've ever had a relative that have had a mental decline, or some kind of an issue medically, I guess you kind of sort of at one point will run out of ideas. Anybody who knows anything about mental health know uh, that sometimes the only thing that could be done is stabilization. And so I am under good information that that the family is definitely feeling the brunt of the pain of this state that she is in, and they're doing the best that they can. She is a grown woman. They will or cannot, or maybe they can, but they're not around her 24/7, and so this is affecting them very deeply. It is also my understanding that this is something that has affected her before Kanika Jenkins' situation happened. So people who say, well, this is what's happening because of her daughter's transition, it might have actually heightened it. I am not a medical or clinical professional, so I cannot speak to that. However, there has been a consistent decline that we understand that she has had. So there was symptoms and signs and issues before her daughter transition or the situation. She had a sister she had a sister that's living that is also dealing with a mental decline. Her son was locked up, also dealing with a mental decline. She had a sister who transitioned that was dealing with a mental decline. She is not well. So, again, it is not, from what we understand from multiple sources, including people directly connected to Teresa Martin. They've asked me not to take the things that she say personal. They feel that she is not in control of her mind, of herself, obviously. So all of the narratives about and I, this is me now saying this because I really believe also demons are a part of it. We've also paid attention to certain things that gave us an indicator of maybe alternative worship outside of Christendom. So there may be some opening herself up to spiritual things. If you pay attention to her videos, if you pay attention to the things that she say. I've talked to individuals who also are in certain types of faiths, and they have helped us to identify certain things. Um, but I'm gonna say this because I meant what I said. Even though I am not favorable of her and I don't appreciate what I have experienced at her hand, I try my best to at least be an honest or a decent man. Teresa Martin, at the end of the day, at the core of her real identity, she believes God exists. And that's why you have the duality. That's why you hear her calling on God or mentioning him, because she knows God exists, but she don't know how to properly apply her faith with the situation that she is dealing with. I believe that God is a God who judges the heart, and I believe that she is internally suffering. And I think that it goes beyond this case. I believe that it is hereditary, scientific, based on what we now understand. Okay? Take it however you want to take it, do whatever you will want to do with it. But the family is trying, from what I understand. It is a very hard burden for them to bear. And for the record, I don't speak to Lenora. I don't know. I don't talk to her. We never really had much interaction. But I'm good at what I do. Been an advocate for a long time. I know how to figure stuff out. I know how to go through channels, and I have a lot of relationships. Um, the last thing that I want to say is, one of the things that I saw was she gave shout outs to people who were direct detractors of mine, and it made me want to have a disdain for her. But now, getting this understanding this morning, my heart is softened up a little bit again. It's a curse and a blessing, y'all. But if she make another post, I'd be like, fuck her. I get the information, my heart softens up. She do something else, and I be like, man, fuck that lady. But I'll never not be an advocate. Um, but I heard her give a shout out to some of these people, and this is what I'm saying. People, and let me be clear here. I know that it's gonna be. I'm not I'm not dumb that I won't that I'm gonna always have ridicule, detractors, and things of that nature. But to see this woman praise people who want my destruction or who want to benefit off of destroying my name and my life's work, it is something that pricks me. It pricked me, and it was like, really. But one thing that I will say is that not one of those weird ass hoes were gonna come on and give you guys a valid, verified update on what's really going on. So when y'all talk about exploiting people and somebody taking advantage of a situation, this is what an advocate does. I'm not getting paid for this. I won't get thanks for this. I'm going to get criticized for this. But all these people on here that's benefiting, they not going to, they wasn't going to do the research or stay up all night, try to figure it out, or try to monitor it from the background as best that they could. And so this woman has literally done the unthinkable to me. But I'm still trying to demonstrate godly character, even though that me as a person, I saw the video, I was like, damn, she thick. Where them titties come from? It's cold as hell. She is losing her mind. Them demons whooping her ass. And if I was out there, my first thought would have been to take my boot and kick her in her ass. But no, and that's what the Bible says, that when my flesh is weak, my spirit is willing. So I'm gonna choose the God route. That's what it is, y'all. It's not, we're not, and I'm not saying that there is no substance abuse, but this is literally a real mental decline that has progressed over time. And I know something about this because my cousin has the same situation. So she's suffering, y'all, internally. And so I'm going to take the advice of real family members and not take this stuff personal, but it's hard. It's hard when you got to deal with the brunt of what they cause in your space and in your life. Okay? And I believe that, Kimberly Hall. That's one of the things that I've come to the conclusion of. And until I submit totally to God myself, I'm always deal with this on a certain level. But as always, what I do, I'll take 5 questions. I did not share the video in my stream. I see people put it in the comments. Dang, even more soldiers. Just so y'all know, I ain't lying. Those are soldiers that are, I guess, getting ready for camp. They scrambled all of them fighter jets, but there was other soldiers who were actually fully garfed. There was quite a bit of them, so I thought they was finna get us.
That's candy, but it's not yours. It's on the ground.
She a boss man already.
Oh my God. Already. I've fully given in. Work for her.
You bodyguard, bro.
100%.
You know, it's so funny because this little bitty adorable baby, she just been pointing at me like this. She pointing at people who walk past. Can she be hospital? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that clear you from everything said to see her like that. It is hard to know God got you and you are covered. Many people cannot handle this. Shit, tell me about it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not. It's hard for me to submit because you got to trust the process when you do that. I wanna fight hoes and fuck them up. I want to talk shit and fight hoes who fuck with me. Your hindsight is much appreciated. Glad I found your YouTube. Thank you. Is there any questions? I'll answer them, 5 only, and then I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta get ready. Oh, I got a little more time for my flight. Any questions? In 5150, psychiatric hold is a legal process that permits the involuntary confinement of an adult experiencing mental health issues if they are considered to be at risk or harm to themselves. I do believe that after last night, that would be a tremendous escalation that I hope that they would press her to get a full psych evaluation and treatment and some kind of a plan to stabilize her. Well, she picked up by paramedics. God got you out. You mean well. I know you do. Remember meeting you and hugging you at the Crown Plaza. Oh, wow. She I didn't ask that actually. I didn't ask that part. I was just asking, was there going to be any charges or arrests, public indecency, and stuff like that? And my understanding is no. I was not able to get medical side information because you can't really get that directly. You gotta know how to do that a different way. So I have not gone through any of those processes. I don't know that at all. And for people who want to say you can't do that, you better ask Vivian. Show told y'all that hoe was lying. Bonus information. We all keep saying, "Where's the family?" Maybe they can deal with it. They can't deal with it any longer. She refused to get help. Yeah, I think that certain things cannot be done without a person's agreement. But when you cross the line like this, I believe they can. But I don't know because let's be honest. Again, I'm not speaking directly to those who are directly in care of her, and I don't know what their plans are. Of course, but I do know that Lenora lives with her. That was one thing that I was concerned about was if she had somebody at the home with her. But that's interesting. They got almost $10 million, or they got millions of dollars, and they still living over there by 87 to Cottage Grove. They real ones for that, because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be sending money to Cottage Grove a couple times, but I'll get the fuck on. But they still in the hood. Okay. Wait a minute. I mean Ashland. Ashland. Something 87th and Ashland, I believe. My bad. I think they West Side people. I so sad to see that she called it once. I just saw a title that said Teresa stripped butt naked. Yeah, that's true. Did she show mental symptoms around the time of the protest? No, not like that. No, she didn't show that, but she definitely. You know what? I would say that she showed instability. Again, she was very paranoid, very double-minded, very in and out, very sometimey, very fickle. So I think that at that time she had a lot of her facilities intact, but she still dealt with. Hello, I'm not coming. I sent the text message and I ain't coming. I'm just playing. I'll be there 3:10. Have you, Jed? Have you reached out to Teresa Martin to have a conversation? I did on that post. She said no. I said that was the last time. It will be the last time. Um, I'm not gonna do it again. I wouldn't even put myself through that. Um, but I remain cordial with those people who I can talk to make sure that I could do whatever I can from the background, and it doesn't need to have a public mention. No one needs to know it, and that's another thing. Y'all never know what a motherfucker doing behind the scenes. I always talking shit, but okay. Two more questions and I'm done. Let's be honest. Reese Martin last FaceTime sounded demonic as fuck. I ain't saying that it ain't no demons. I'm just telling you that there's mental crisis. You guidelines is to be respectful. Now you want people to believe in you, but with the same mouth, you disrespect women as if you weren't born from one, and it's no disrespect. So that I can help you out, I was born to or taught to respect respectable people. Respect isn't just given, it's earned. You can demonstrate respect because you're a respectable person. But I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, an elder, a child, a man. If you're disrespectful, disrespect begets disrespect. I am not a God. I am not a saint. I am not perfect. I don't profess to be. I'm not even a perfect Christian. I don't need nobody to follow me. Just know that when I talk, I'm going to be telling the truth. And when people need help, I show up every day. And I get mistreated for it and I don't get a paycheck. So I'm going to show up the way I want to show up because it ain't shit really being done for me anyway. Okay? So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. But just know I'm going to always have teeth because I got my shit together as it relates to what I do. I've been abused for decades from the public and public service. Fuck y'all. So that's going to be what I want you to understand. This mouth is a mouth saying that I hope God will perfect that, but I'm not going to fake. I'm not looking for anything special or significant from you. And I'm going to be honest with where I am. I'm not going to say fuck you under my breath. I'm going to say it verbally, especially to my own community. The way that the black community have treated advocates, fuck the fucking respect. We don't get it. I'm not giving it. I'm not that one. I will be. I'm fine where I'm at my level. I'm a very nice guy. I love to laugh. I'm a very generous person, and I'm also ghetto, and will fucking cuss you out. All right. So I don't know, and that's another thing. Why do you have? And I'm not even finna get off into all that, but I don't know why y'all have a preconceived notion of what I want. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't follow me. I've never asked you. I didn't ask you to follow me. I didn't ask to be your leader. I literally just come on and share what I have and show up and go hard as fuck when I can. But the things that I deal with and go through on a daily basis, literally a motherfucker ran into my car and you got people saying that I'm doing it for clout. Are you serious? But I'm supposed to get on here, oh, praise the Lord, wonderful, a wonderful day. And no, fuck them niggas, stupid ass bitches. And what y'all want to march on over here? And if you don't like the language, get the secondhand information. Somebody gonna cut it out and then tell their own narrative. And I and don't and let's be clear here. One last thing. There's a just like they said, there's a difference between black people and niggas. There's definitely a difference between women, and I don't even know what the hell are women and bitches. Shit. I done came on here after all that I done gone through to give you guys a legitimate righteous update. Now let me say, oh, I want to help a family. Can we get oh wait, I want to help the film get released. You want me to be respectful, girl? I can't even get $4. You are right, and that's exactly why you're in the turmoil. That somebody else don't require your attention, but maybe. And see, now you want to fight me because I treated your ass with facts. I'm not in no turmoil. Don't you see me at the airport? I'm finna go party with some people at will. I run my damn life. I have my own staff. I have a wonderful organization. I got a bad motherfucker who on my team now. And where's the turmoil? Well, you don't let this internet shit fool you, but that's what I'm talking about. Now you want to come back. That's why you in turmoil. No, you get. That's why you over here because you don't have shit to talk about. I'm finna get the fuck on because see, this is why I can't be respectful. I said what the fuck I said when you responded, and now you want to try to because you can't control me, control how I'm perceived. Fuck you and your opinion. You see how that worked? Before that, I was actually answering your question. Now I'm telling you because you're calling turmoil on my life. Fuck you. Talking about some that's where you at. Where, bitch? I got a driver. The fuck? Yeah. Y'all try that shit. Man, I watched y'all. Man, ain't no, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Queen, if you not there, but you saw what the hell I just had to address. Fuck her. And then people be like, well, you don't say it to the men. Yes, I do. But you guess what the men ain't on here doing? They ain't on here doing that like that. Men out here, they watching and laughing, enjoying it, talking shit on the screen. You the motherfucker in the comments trying to define me. Turmoil. Where do you see turmoil? I got 30 more minutes. Y'all want to talk some more shit or do y'all want to answer some real motherfucking questions? You just alone. Let them cook. I am cooking her ass. Um, what does this say? Jed, she must be new because you have told this before. Keep my line. Keep me laughing. I'm late, just arrived. All right. For the sake of the interview, I mean, not the interview, but the video not being too long for people who would want to get the details, I'm going to end it. If you just came on, please go back to the beginning and watch it as I give our understanding of what is going on with Teresa Martin. My prayers are for her. My prayers is that God will do what I cannot do, and I'm being honest about it and doing it. Like I don't fuck with her, but I want God to make sure that she does not see. Hold on, y'all. See, hold on. Look at here. She go again. Boy, you can't cool shit over here. Your mouth gonna keep you stuck. Now, fuck you. I'm in the worst way. See how that worked? I called your own mess ignorant ass clown. It is so amazing. So people want me to be able to do what they cannot do. Since you're such a respectful and wonderful human being that cannot be pushed out of your bounds, why would you say, fuck me in the worst way? Now, why would you want that? So now you a stuck asshole too? So now we stuck together? You called your own mess ignorant ass clown. So I was supposed to say, well, praise the Lord, sister. Girl, shut your dumb ass up with that. What kind of part is that? You need to put more hair on the right side of the part of this profile picture and sit your mad ass in the comment section because you get no more attention, girl, little girl. This is the crazy part. I understand, y'all. See, we didn't come on here for this, but this is what I'm talking about. People want me to be perfect after I've dealt with 2 decades of dumbass people like this. You couldn't even do it one day. You couldn't do it within less than 10 minutes of a live stream. You done got all out of character, typing mad as fuck. You stupid ass motherfucker. I hope you stay the fuck stuck fucking bitch ass hoe. But you want me to do it. That be my point. I love that. I love when they be like, you just need to rise above the occasion and demonstrate the characteristics of God and stay focused on the mission and don't respond. And the minute that I say, man, your business, you stupid bitch ass hoe ass nigga, that's why the fuck you going to hell, you zesty hoe ass bitch. Now we both stuck. Y'all have a good day. I hope I said something that added value to your life. Boy, you can't make this shit up.
Yo, can I get in on this? I want another 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming. This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming. And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style. Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down. And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face. Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move. And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see. Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power. So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew,
just wanted to explain what part I was talking about in case you still got your weird ass on here. Now, I do appreciate how you covered up the entire, I think this is the left side, but basically the margin between the part and the actual curl. It looks like something is missing. But at the same time, most of us got big noses, but there's something very strong about your face. And so what I want you to do is to practice more smiling, relax your face, because as you get older and shit starts sagging, you're trying to, what I'm saying? I don't know if that's supposed to be sexy with those damn fly eyeball ass glasses, but while you got these lines up here, massage that shit out a little bit so that these don't end up being permanent frown lines. But what I want you to do, mama, is just smile a little bit more so that uh make those soften the motherfucking features up.
Yo, you see, Jed, God got you covered. He's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power. So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember, you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on